Alright, friends. Welcome back to Star Trek Starfleet Command 3, or welcome back to Big Dumb Silly Nerd playing Star Trek Starfleet Command 3. Hopefully fixing some of the bugs here, because I didn't realize I had the little thing playing in the corner. That was when I had the live stream on with the dead camera zone, so I just kind of uploaded and said, F it. Also this time I am going to be voiceovering, so I'd already played the mission and now I'm going to voice over it because A, my multitasking skills are beyond atrocious.
Imperial intelligence reports increasing acts of piracy in your sector. We will not tolerate piracy against either the Empire or the House of Magah. Your orders are to exterminate all pirate activity in the area.
And B, that way I can actually think a little bit clearer, basically. So we're going to do the voiceover, we'll see how it works, and...
Mayday! Mayday! This is Captain Shaw, the freighter Blood Money, requesting immediate assistance. We are being attacked by pirates. Mayday! Our engines went into an imbalance and we ended up here. Please help as soon as possible. We've got a huge radiation leak in our aft quarter. Many wounded are needing immediate medical attention.
The dialogue trees in this game, it doesn't really matter which one you pick, it just keeps moving right along. It's just for kind of flavor for yourself. It doesn't affect the mission in any way in that regard. But my computer, even right now, doing the voiceover, sounds like it's taking off, which is not ideal. So here we are trying to rescue a freighter, because we've got this big, nasty, mean pirate ship. And cards on the table, I actually already tried to play this mission once, and I got my booty kicked, because I forgot to resupply on Marines and shuttles and all the important stuff. I also, you may have noticed from the first episode, I have upgraded the ship a little bit. I have a new torpedo, and I have adjusted some of the energy systems. And I upgraded the transporter so that we have 3 to be able to beam over, because normally when you're trying to do like a boarding action, basically as long as your number, basically the controlling umpire is the number on the left, that's 4, and then 0 means we don't have any Marines over there. Basically in this game, as long as your number gets over the number on the other team, you're basically guaranteed to capture the ship. It doesn't always work that way, but 9 times out of 10. And as for upgrading the ship, I didn't want to bore anybody with that part, so I thought we would just jump straight into gameplay. So we get our little beam aboard here, and I happen to know how this mission goes, so I already know the story. Try not to spoil anything, but there's a reason to capture this ship, basically. Otherwise it becomes a little bit more of a nightmare. Which, in the higher difficulties of this game, you really need to do the capturing part as much as you possibly can. I'll try not to talk over dialogue either. So you'll see me kind of backing away from the pirate ship and kind of staring at that freighter, which you're probably going to give away what the spoiler is. But I don't want to damage this pirate frigate as much as physically possible, so that we can use it later and it not just get absolutely smashed. And then you can see that bar at the top of the controlling umpire tells you how the controlling is, or how the boarding action is going, basically. Yeah, nothing quite like flying around little bird of prey, feeling like a badass. I always like using ships that are actually seen.
Definitely a lot of spirit in this one. Not the usual type of cling cur we tend to lure in. Target his engines.
Seen in the show. In this, there's a couple that might be better, but you don't necessarily ever see it, so it's just like you don't really have that connection with the show. And that's across all the empires, because like the Romulans you only ever see the Romulan warbird. So they had to obviously make up some other ones, which their designs are pretty good. So as you probably guessed, spoilers, the freighter is the one that betrays everything here. So I went to try and capture this one too, and you might have noticed that I tried ordering the frigate to capture it, which it doesn't really try to do, and the computer, as far as captured ships is concerned, the computer is kind of funny sometimes. It won't try to capture if it doesn't feel like it has enough Marines. So I believe on the pirate frigate right now there's only 2, so it's just like, oh, we shouldn't do that, sir, which is rude. So basically it just turns into a brute force fight where we just have to kind of beat the crap out of this thing until it explodes, which is what we do here. Nope, nope, not yet. See, I already forgot. It's new to me too, guys. Probably because I'm very sleepy. I've been hanging out with some friends today. I've been doing a lot of paperwork and bills and all that fun stuff for a job I'm starting next week. So, yay, new job. Kick this thing's little booty. Also, my computer still hates me when I play this game and try and do this. Even though I recorded it, it wasn't a live stream or anything. I literally just tried to record the session, and I didn't even, because I knew I was going to do the voiceover work, I didn't even bother plugging in my headphones or my microphone so that I could do the voiceover later. Well, you can't tell from here, thankfully, but it is clipping really badly. It is, I'm moving at probably like half of the frames. So when I'm telling my ship where to go, it's more of like a suggestion rather than them actually following.
I have to laugh at the stupidity of these pirates. If any of this cabal of honorless swine remain alive, they'll no doubt be lying low for a few weeks. Wherever we spot one of their bases, you are cleared to destroy it.
Yay, and we did it, and our brother is proud of us. So now we got a bunch of prestige, and we can go upgrade our ship, which we do. End up picking up one of these fun Cavort class ships, which is a step up of a bird of prey. It's a similar design. And I think I'll leave the upgrade process in here. Not that I do a whole lot. But as you can see, it basically looks like a bird of prey that got pancaked a little bit. It's a little bit more flat. I believe the first time you see a Cavort class cruiser in Star Trek is Star Trek Next Generation Season 3 episode Yesterday's Enterprise, which is a good one. It's a classic, so if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it, or go watch it. It's awesome. So basically, going through here and trying to upgrade weapons, see what I can do. I didn't really have a lot of prestige to play with at this point, so we're just going to kind of run with what we have here. Again, even out the shields because I'm a symmetrical boy. And yeah, hopefully this has been fun for you guys. As of this upload, we're up to 13,000 subscribers on the channel properly right now, and that's just absolutely wild. Yeah, I continue to be blown away by all of you and the support and everything. So thank you all so much for everything you do in that regard. As always, if you like what's going on, what we're doing, please like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. If you have suggestions, again, I have an email. I read the comments, not that we have a ton of comments right now, but I read the comment section, and I always try and take in everything I can. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I hope I see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great day.